Well, the theme of Philemon is about to take place. In verses 12 through 14, Paul tells Philemon what he is doing with Onesimus. And in the midst of it, there's a little bit of a request, not much. And he says this in these 3 verses. I have sent him back to you in person, that is, sending my very heart, whom I wish to keep with me, so that on your behalf he might minister to me in my imprisonment for the gospel. But without your consent, I did not want to do anything, so that your goodness would not be in effect by compulsion, but of your own free will. There's an activity that Paul is talking to Philemon about that I want you to do this because it's the right thing and it's something you want to do. And you do know the benefit it will be to me, Paul would say. And so he said, I've sent it back to you. And he has become part of my life, but this is the right thing to do. I mean, this is my very heart, he says in verse number 12. That which is in my innermost being that has been such a blessing to me, and he has been that person. Oh, what kind of relationship did Paul establish with Onesimus? Oh, that we would find ourselves in relationships like that. That truly we would not only love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, but we would know what it is to love our neighbors as ourselves. His heart's desire, he said, I'm sending him back my very heart. But his heart's desire was in verse 13. He said, I wish to keep him with me. So on your behalf, he might minister to me as I'm in prison here. But Paul did not want to do this without the willingness of Philemon to do this. I didn't want this to be done in compulsion. What could Paul have done? Well, some things that we do sometimes. I mean, we ask, but I wonder sometimes if our asking is not really a demand. And so, I mean, we might even say, please, would you please just do this for me? When maybe in our hearts we're thinking, I'm revealing myself. Just do it. Just do it. And it'll be done with. But there is a part of us that just reaches out to the people around us in kindness, in tenderheartedness, and not just being the bossy people who want our own way. I wonder when you look at your life if you ever say, I just want things to go my way and then I'll be happy. Everybody would be happy if they just do what I tell them to do. And he said, no. This is, he says at the end, of your own free will. We can talk about that at another time, but we won't. I would just say this about it. This is voluntary service. This is something I want to do, I desire to do. God has laid this upon my heart, and it's the right thing to do. And so, we'll pick this up tomorrow and look at the right thing to do.